everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. So, I just finished up doing a react to Chantal's latest live called I'm Not Feeling Well. And I did the react first because I wanted to watch the majority of it and get a sense of the energy around Chantal, try to pick up where her head is right now. So, what did I pick up? Well, in the live, she was very defensive, especially when it came to the topic of her visa run, which is upcoming. Nobody knows exactly where she's going to go, what she's going to do, but the feeling is she has to go home to Canada. Now, Sunburst Tarot did a tarot reading about 10 hours ago where she goes into what the cards were telling her about the visa run. And it seems like Chantal's running from a lot of things and even people. So I would like to react to Sunburst Tarot's reading. And I hope all of you that you enjoy this react. And if you do, please like and subscribe to me if you'd like. And also, if you happen to enjoy Sunburst Tarot doing her reading, I absolutely recommend checking out all of her channel, checking out all of her content, giving her a like, giving her a sub, and telling her how much you enjoy her doing these readings on Chantal. So without further ado, let me just bring up Sunburst Tarot. And for those of you who have never heard of Sunburst Tarot, please look down below in the description of this video. I'll be posting the link in it with the original link for her original video, and you can follow that back to her channel and check out her and all of her content. So this might be a bit of a longer tarot react, but there's a lot of great information in it. Again, courtesy of Sunburst Tarot. So let's get to, shall we?
AKA Chantal Marie Sorrell. And I want to look at her upcoming visa run, but also with some stuff going on with her community and some mods. Just something as a early birthday present to her, since her birthday is coming up here on the 28th of March. So with that, just a quick reminder before we get into it. Remember, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts, my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So with that then, picking up on the energy of Foodie, she's currently, it feels like, manic. Not in the way of ALR being like, oh, I'm so manic right now. No, like Foodie is legitimately manic. Excuse me. Like I see her and the image that comes to my mind is she's in a dark room. She's surrounded by essentially looks like little to nothing. It's like I see her like essentially in that computer chair and like everything kind of behind her. It's dark, but she's like manic, where it's like she's panicked. She's like trying to figure out which way is up, down, and or sideways. She's got like no plan, and she's like freaking out. I don't know if she bites her nails a lot, but it's like she doesn't have any nails left. She's like, I'm panicking. I don't know what I'm going to do. Did someone send her an email? And we'll take a look into this, but what I'm getting is someone sent her an email, and I don't know if this was a threatening email or if this is like an email saying, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. This email, there's something with an email here. I will take a look into what that is all about, but she's got an email that was sent to her, and it's kind of blown her into a full manic, panicked episode. And it's got her so worried, so very worried. Weird, but okay, let's just take a look here. What's the general energy of Miss Foodie right now? The Justice card. Justice is coming.
Yikes.
Justice is coming.
Wow, that's the first card that popped up, is the Justice card. Whoa.
It's like our whole world is getting like rocked. It's like justice is coming. Good choices equal good karma. Bad choices equal bad karma.
You know, I'm getting something off that Justice card. I keep focusing on the hourglass that the figure is holding. I keep hearing it's just a matter of time and that time is running out. I'm hearing that right now. It's just a matter of time, and time is running out.
Why is this? She's got to go. She's got to go. She has to leave. She has to move. She's got to get out. Someone sent her an email being like, you have to leave. She's got to go. Because from a financial influence here, the Sun card, which is all about rituals, but it's also about going towards your happiness. This is odd. She's got to go. This is also could be legal things going on. This could also be exposure around ways she's making money, things that she's got to do, financial things. She's got an email. Hopes and fears is going to be public. Something's being made public. Unseen obstacles. The Empress card reverse. This is her overindulging. Having I can't have my cake and eat it too anymore. This is like, I can't eat. She's got really bad news. Something really, really bad here. Because there's someone here who... Did someone send her an email? I don't know if this is about her. Is this about her YouTube channel? Is this email that was sent to her? Or I shouldn't say this is... We'll look into the email separately. But there's a sense here that someone is like, come to me. She's got a bad toxic connection here.
All through this reading, I felt the energy of anime sucks. And I did a live tarot reading on Foodie not too long ago. And even though I wasn't doing a reading on anime sucks, I had no intention of doing a reading on anime sucks. In the middle of Foodie's reading, he popped up anyway. It was like, hi, I'm here. And I'm like, but I wasn't looking at you. And I wasn't trying to talk about you. But he wanted to be talked about. His energy was in the reading. He's very much around Chantal. Even though he's not been as prolific as he was in the past, as far as sending her a bunch of money through super chats and being very public about himself, y'all, he never disappeared. He just moved into the shadows. He's still very much around. He has no intention of going away. He's still around her. He's not letting go of her. And as far as the email, let's talk about emails, what we do know. We know that somebody sent Chantal an email that she read online that had to do with the relationship between her and Salah. Someone was claiming, I'm with Salah, you're very controlling, you need to go, blah, 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 blah. It's just a matter of time. So she got that email. But she might have gotten one from YouTube about her content, because I have noticed that when she comes online, she's not going wild with the food like she normally does. As a matter of fact, the live that I just got through reacting to, I saw evidence that she ate food before she started her live, where normally she's eating the food during her live. And then during the react, later on in the live, she said, I'm full. So there you go. She ate a big meal before she came online, where normally she eats 4 people during the live. So maybe YouTube sent her a warning email about her content and said, you need to cool it with all of the eating content. Maybe they're getting heat because there was a mukbanger a young man who passed away, and it's a bad look for YouTube. And so they're like, you need to cool it with your content, blah, blah, blah. And that has changed her content and how she does it.
Very toxic relationship connection that holds a lot of power over her. What's going for her right now? She's been hiding a lot of this. She's been holding it in. It hasn't come out. The zombies aren't kind of doing anything here in the past. This all has to do with cult-like behaviors. This could be higher institutions. This could be legal places. These could be like authority figures. But I also get that this is cult. These are groups. These are people kind of worshiping some sort of people. And here in the future, the strength card showing up strong. She's going to be able to show up strong, defend herself, but also she's able to bite back people who are trying to get the information. Here in the middle of the deck, well, It's the Devil card and the apparently the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Moon right at the bottom. So it's for me, this is the Devil card reversed. We have extreme negativity. We are trying to eat into our vices here. We have a lot of bad luck, bad opportunity, though, coming our way with secrets being revealed. She has someone, it feels like, in my opinion, here, that's like, I want to take a look into what I'm seeing. There's an email, there's communication, there's something that I'm seeing very strongly that has her freaking out. All right. What's this email all about? I'm just going to grab my Terror of the Vampire's dick. But what's this email that Foodie's freaking out by? Also, it seems like she's got a couple different fires she's trying to like go with here. But I want to take a look at the email, and then I want to take a look at the visa. What is this email that I see? She has an email. There's an email. She just got an email. What is this email all about? What's this email all about? Six of Swords. This is her travel plans. This is her visa. Was her visa denied? I'm hearing no. That was a yes and a no. Something got denied. A travel plan, an idea, a passage, something. She can't. What's this email about? Something that she can't talk about. Also, Six of Swords for me is also my internet card. So it's like, this is bad communication. This is also, you can't go somewhere. This is like something got denied. Why is this? Because of her health. Ooh. Bad health. Did she try getting a visa extension for her health?
She might have. Like, I've been wondering for a minute if Foodie has been deliberately making herself ill with food on purpose, thinking that's a solid plan to keep Kuwait from making her leave. That if she makes herself sick enough, that she can stay just a little bit longer. But this is not a good plan at all. This is a bad plan. Trying to make yourself really, really sick, thinking that that's going to force an entire country to keep you. But Chantal, the sicker you make yourself, the faster they want to kick you out, because it's because of people like you that Kuwait has the regulations that it does. It doesn't want the burden, the financial burden of taking on those that are not citizens, trying to abuse its healthcare system, which you are trying to. You're trying to force a country to keep you there. That is not your home. That has never been your home. You're supposed to be a tourist, meaning you're supposed to tour the country, look around, have a little fun, and get out. You're not supposed to live there. You've been there way too long, and you need to go. And whatever weird, strange, sick plan that you have of trying to force Kuwait to keep you, it's not going to work. If they can't send you home on a plane for whatever reason, they'll put you on a boat, they'll put you on a train, they will get you out of there. They absolutely will. So the best thing you can do is just go home like you should.
I'm hearing yes. Did that go through though? Oh, they said F. No.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm wondering if her going to the hospital, the incident of going to the hospital because the cat scratch or the cat bite, she was supposed to get rabies shots, but she didn't. She did not get the rabies shots. I've heard from different people who are actual nurses that rabies shots are very, very painful and expensive. And she was supposed to get, I believe, 3 or 4 of them. I don't think she got the rabies shots. Maybe that got her flagged in the system, perhaps.
Has to go. She didn't pass some health screening or something here. They're telling her you have to go. They're telling her you have to go. She has to go. That's why she's manic. It's like, oh my gosh, it didn't go through. It didn't go. I can't stay. I can't stay. I have to go. Why? Because of health reasons. Financially or materially wise, Seven of Wands. She's trying to avoid this. She's trying to. Was she flagged in a system? Because like what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like she got flagged into a system, and I'm like, is she having to, because she went to the hospital for certain things, or like is she flagged on some sort of visa thing where it's like you have to go get treatment for something, you can't go here anymore, because it's giving me like you need to come back, and before you come back you need a clean bill of something, or you need to pass some sort of tests, because like she's trying to defend herself and she's been avoiding this. Hopes and fears, the Three of Cups. She's got some friends, or people, it feels like, at YouTube that are helping her with this email or with this visa. It's like we can kind of maybe doctor something up. She's got people on her side that are trying to help her, and who are like her friends who are trying to bring things together when it comes.
You know, I'm just going to say it. If there are people trying to help Foodie doctor things up, if they were real friends, they wouldn't try to help her doctor things up. They would realize that she's very, very sick and she needs to go home for treatment. That the kinds of treatments that she needs, she's not going to get in Kuwait. She's in need of serious care, health care, inpatient. A real friend, even if they like you, they're going to tell you the truth, and they might say things to you that you don't want to hear. That's what real friends do. They're not going to just stand by and let you be sick and continue to get sick to the point where something might happen to you. Chantal is a walking hospital visit, and she's about 50 pounds away from being bedbound. So why anybody would want to help her stay somewhere where she could not get the help that she obviously needs, I don't get that. How those people could be called friends.
Comes this email, however, unseen obstacle, Ten of Swords. She's done. She's at rock bottom. She cannot do this. She cannot redo this anymore. She has to go and fix something. It's like, you can't do this anymore.
And I'm noticing something about that card in the bottom. Like all the swords in the gentleman's chest, like right here. Chantal, are you having problems with your lungs, with your heart, like with your breathing? Like, you need to get that checked. You really need to get that checked. Yeah, you haven't had that checked in the longest. You need to really get that checked.
Negative influence here, the Lovers as well. Did someone in her inner circle, oh boy, did someone in her inner circle email Kuwaiti authorities with certain things?
Ooh.
I hear yes. This is someone in her inner circle. She's got major issues coming down the pipeline. Someone that she trusted, someone that she had a relationship with, where she has to leave. She has to go. Because the unseen ops, or the what's going for her, the Hierophant reversed. Here in the past, yeah, the world, you can't do no more world traveling for you. And here in the future, the Fool card reversed, which is like, you can't be naive about this anymore. I'm gonna grab a clarifier for this Hierophant and what's the energy, because like this could be a cult card, this could be like marriage, you're breaking up, pet and or animal, along with new idea or perspective shift. What's going for her? Why did that pop out? I mean, this could just be like, again, what is this email about? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Did someone email I want to say this might be a threat as well. Like, there's a part of it where there's might be a few emails that have been sent. Oh yeah, there's been a few emails that have been sent. One she didn't get, it seems like, her health, like a visa extension for her health. She didn't get that. And then there's also, it seems like, another email that just came in right after that. That's like, here's what I could be sending out to XYZ people.
Anime. I'm feeling anime all over the place. And I keep saying his name, just because of how unusual he is. He's a very unusual feeder, this one. He's a very odd duck in the feeder world. And I say that because most people who have the feeder fetish, they like to be very, shall we say, secretive about it. They want to be anonymous. They don't want to be seen. They don't want people to know who they are. They are not prolific about their interest in different fetishes. Whereas Anime Sucks is very prolific. He's all over the place. Like, we've seen him. He's sending the super chats to Chantal. He's talking in her chat. He's on Twitter. He's got a Twitter account. He's got access to Chantal like nobody's business. And what's worse for her is not only does he have access to her, not only do they talk offline, because trust me, they do talk offline. They've got each other's phone numbers. They text and email and everything to each other. He's got a direct line to Chantal, but he's also very aware of Girl World. He knows about all the React channels. He knows about all the bigger ones, the ones that have the most subscribers, the ones that hate her the most. And he's also aware of how Girl World is on Twitter. So you don't think that he's not going to use that as leverage over Chantal's head to get something out of her or to get control of her? Oh, he will. Because he is very aware of how concerned about her public image she is. You know, she's a deplorable person, is Chantal. She is despicable. She's evil. She's vile. We are very aware of that, and he knows that we're aware of that. But he's also aware of the fact that she has an Achilles heel. And the Achilles heel that she has is that she's got lies that have not yet been exposed, and that she's done things away from Girl World, from YouTube, that she does not want people to find out about. Things that he knows about. That's the control that he has over her. It's like, you've got this public image in front of YouTube, all these React channels that are all about covering you. What would it take to bring down your entire world? All it would take is just a few tweets on a platform that you have no dominion over. Not that she has dominion over YouTube, but she's got a little bit of influence, you see. But just a few tweets. If he knows something about her, if he's got pictures or video, all he has to do is put them on Twitter. Because Twitter's like the Wild West, y'all. You can post practically anything on Twitter. Just a few tweets. Girl World will pick them up within a matter of seconds. And then a few seconds after that, next thing you know, whatever it is he releases, they're all over the React channels. It's all over the place. And she can't stop it. So he might be using that as leverage over her head. If she's done things online, really nasty things that she does not want us to know, he can let us know. And if he wants something from her, if he wants to see her, if he wants her to do some kind of content for him, she can't say no. She can't. If he's got secrets on her, and believe me, I'm sure he's got plenty, he can use those secrets for leverage. And if she makes him mad, he will.
Do you want to listen or not? Are you going to come or not? There seems to be another threat with pet or animal here. This could have to do with pets. This could have to do with animals. It's like, I could release this stuff that you've been doing with XYZ animals, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever.
Yeah, like, I don't listen. Sunburst Tarot has covered this in previous readings, and it was disturbing. Chantal, I don't know if you've been doing anything with animals, but if you've been doing any kind of content off YouTube where you are hurting animals and Anime knows about it and he's got evidence of it, If there's one thing that we don't put up with in girl world, it's people who hurt or unalive animals. And you know that. You know that that will be the very thing that could tank your channel literally overnight. That is vile and that's disgusting. So I don't know what you've been doing with anime or for anime or anybody else on the dark web or anywhere on YouTube. If Girl World finds out, that's it. We won't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Nope.
I'm just going to leave it at that. But what's this? Okay, so we saw the one email. What else can we know? There's another email? Yes. Okay, what was the other email all about? What is the other email all about? She got an email. She's got a few of them. And like, it almost feels like she has one from Kuwait, from like Kuwaiti stuff. And then there's another one that she's got from like some weird ass person. And then it feels like there's another one too. And so it's like she's got 3 different emails that. So what's this one that's with this weird ass person? What's that email all about? Please and thank you. What is this other email all about? What is this weird ass person's email all about? 8 of Pentacles. What you do for work? How you've worked so hard for your money. And what are you going to do? Are you going to choose? You have a decision to make. Which one are you going to do? Why is this? You haven't worked, like there's work that you need to be doing, but you're not doing it. Why?
You know what? I'm getting struck with something off of that one card on the bottom. The person is looking at 2 pictures, images, like it has to do with her image. And I believe she's got 2 different images in 2 different places. Like one we see for YouTube, and then there's another one.
Is this because you're trying to figure out if you want to be on your own or if you're going to stay with your family or whatever? Financial influences, secrets are going to get revealed. Secrets are going to get revealed. How you're making your money. This is what the other email is all about. It's what you do for money. Someone's threatening her. It feels like, in my opinion, of like, I'm going to showcase how you make your money. This is a legit threat. This is also hopes and fears here. It's like, this is how you mix, you match, how you showcase things out. Someone is threatening Foodie here with how she makes money. Unseen obstacle. You have to see things in a new perspective. You have to see things in my perspective, not yours, in mine. Yep, I will threaten to put this out onto the internet. Even harder. The offer. However, this is an offer. It's like, we have an offer for you. If you don't want this to go out, here's what you can do for us. Because here in the past, you were a party hard rock star. However, here in the future, if you want to get away with stuff, just come to us. That's what this other email is about. She's been doing nasty ass shit. She's got a threat there. It's like, you need to come to us. If you don't come to us, this gets released. But it's like, I don't think she wants to go there. She does not want to go. Nope, she does not.
Yeah, and I felt that too in readings that I've done on Foodie, and also Sunburst Tarot doing her readings on Foodie, and also through Neo's. I keep picking up the energy that whoever Anime Sucks is, she doesn't want to go to him. Like, she is not feeling him. Like, she's hesitating. Like, I don't know. Like, I keep picking up that I don't know energy. She's unsure. She's not liking it. She's like digging her heels in. She doesn't like the feeling of somebody controlling her. She doesn't want to be controlled. She doesn't want to do the things that he wants her to do, because his fetishes, his interests are sick. They are extreme. They are nasty. Nasty. Like, he goes to the extreme side of the scale when it comes to fetishes. And if she goes to him, he is going to push her way beyond her limits, and she is not going to like it. Like, the things that he's going to have her do or ask her to do are literally going to make her want to throw up. Yeah, it's that bad. It's just that bad. And that's why she's hesitating, because she knows half of what he wants. He's told her. And she doesn't like what she's hearing, but there's another half, Foodie, that you don't know about. He's got plans for you, and you don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like knowing about him. Okay, but just there's a reason why you feel that hesitation. There's a reason why, although he's presented himself as looking a lot like Natter, and he's on board with the food fetish, and he seems like a dream. Like you got somebody that looks like your ex, and he's cool with you eating food. It seems like the perfect person for you. You would think that you would be hopping on this dude, but there's a reason why you're not. There's a reason why you feel that sense of fear and hesitation. Like something is trying to warn you against it. But it feels like Anime Sucks has put you in a corner. And I'm being told to tell you this. There's only one way out of that corner. Only one way out. And that's to expose yourself before somebody exposes you. You've got to. You've got to do it. I know that truth and reality are two things you hate with a passion, but truth and reality, that's the only way out of that corner. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in it forever. And trust me, it's not a nice corner. Like, it's not.
Not want to go. She does not want to go.
No.
Also, I just saw 1313 on the clock. She does not want to go. This is like really, really, really weird shit. What's a third email about that's got her in a very panicked state? She's got an email. What's this email all about? What's this third email all about? Temperance. We're mixing and matching different things. We're finding balance. Why is this from a King of Cups person? Financial influence. You got to rethink things. Two of Wands. Rethink the plan. Did she get an email from Pete's or a message from Pete's?
Oh boy.
AKA James, where it's like, yeah, I'm trying to pull something together from him, King of Cups. I think he's a water. I don't know what sign he actually is, but it's like I have an emotional offer. We can have stuff together. However, we have to rethink about our budget. We have to rethink about what we're doing. We have to rethink a few things because things aren't kind of working out because our hopes and fears here. It's the Sun card reverse. It's like I really can't talk about. There's somebody in James's ear. It feels like the Sun card reverse. We can't really talk about this. Also, I really don't want to talk about this. Also, someone's not really happy. Like we're not meeting what I want. There's something wrong with the timeline here. It feels like. When it comes to this other email, it's like something got pushed back because it's like we're still going to get what we want, but it's not going to be how you want it. There's an issue with it feels like the budget. There's an issue with the timeline. It's like we aren't getting things when we need them to or want them to. Because the unseen obstacle here, it's like we didn't plant our seeds early enough. It's almost like we planted our seeds during winter and we expected them to come up in spring, but the circumstances weren't conducive for that. It's also we're trying to get away with stuff here. Bad credit, bad money. Also, there's something to do with under the table stuff that didn't work. Something under the table that didn't work here. What's going for them? Lies, deceit, deception, not telling things, not being balanced here in the past. They're trying to communicate about this and here in the future. Single. What I'm seeing here is this is, I believe, to do with maybe some home stuff. And I think that there's a delay in getting an apartment. There's a delay in getting going. I don't know. There's no place for me to stay. I don't have she doesn't have a place to stay. And where she was going to stay, it feels like we had a plan, and now the whole plan went kablooey. Everything got pushed out, and she doesn't know what to do anymore because things got pushed out.
You know, the consequences. This is part of the consequences of living a life where you are not responsible and you make your problems everybody else's problems and you don't solve your own. She's been in Kuwait for almost 3 years. And she's been spending money like it's going out of style. Rather than be in Kuwait, pay down her debts, stack up some money, and prepare to leave, because she had to know at some point she would not be able to stay there anymore. Like, that's just the reality. Like if you're living in another country on a tourist visa, you're trying to play the system, play around with the tourist visa thing to practically live in Kuwait for years. You have to know at some point with that, your luck's going to run out. And can I just say, I don't think it's fair. I don't like Pete's. I don't. But I don't think it's fair for her to put her problems on Pete's and say, fix it. Just fix it. You get a house with your money, you fix it. Knowing that he might have bad credit, she's got bad credit, she's got bankruptcies. Like, this is her problem to fix, not his. He could have just stayed where he's at, living with the elderly couple. He didn't have to leave. He was fine. He's comfortable. Her not having a place to stay is her problem. And maybe she might grow up a little bit and get a little bit humble if she fixes her problem. She could stay at a motel, like I said. You can rent by the week or every 2 weeks and bounce around if you need to, and work the entire time until your situation gets better. That's always an option. She just doesn't want to take it. She wants someone else to spend their money to fix her problems again. And people really need to stop rescuing her. They don't know the harm that they're doing by stopping her from growing up and getting on her own 2 feet. They need to stop rescuing this 40-year-old woman. Just stop rescuing her. Make her grow up. Make her understand that at some point in life, you got to take care of yourself. You can't rely on the family or the friends or the exes or your audience. You got to do it yourself. But it doesn't surprise me at all if there are problems with the home situation and Pete's cannot find a place fast enough. I knew they would run into issues given the financial issues of both. Yeah, landlords get nervous when they see, things on the record that don't look good. They don't like that at all.
And it's causing her to panic, it seems like, in my opinion here. That's like what the third email is all about. All right. So let's take a look at the visa. What's going on with the visa? So what's going on with the visa here? I just want to know the visa. What is going on with the visa? Do we have to move? Do we have to leave? There's something going on. Is she just going to do a little border hop, or is this going to be like, I got to travel, or I got to go like flight somewhere? So let's take a look-see here. Queen of Wands, there she is right in the center of it. It's like, I have control. I get to do what I want to do. Why is this, though? The Three of Cups. When it comes to her visa, she feels like she has control, but there's people around her who are not in her camp at all. Also, King of Wands reversed here. From a financial influence, someone's outing her. Someone's kicking her out. Someone else. It's like, you aren't a part of our group anymore. Get the heck out. I don't want your money. I don't want any of that.
Is that the family? Why am I picking up Salah and Salah's family? And they're like, nope, nope, nope. Keep your money. Just go. Just keep the money and go. Get out.
Because her hopes and fears, like, we want you to go start somewhere else.
Yep, that definitely feels like the family. Like, if she's trying to offer bribes of like, just keep this going, just keep this going. And the family's like, nope, nope, we're done. We've been done. We're overdone. And you're overdue for leaving, so leave.
When it comes to the visa process, we need you to go. We need you to go start somewhere else, start paperwork, do something else. You just can't be here. Unseen obstacles. This is kind of hidden from her. And I kind of want to say, is the apartment that they're in right now, like, does she need to leave that apartment? Ooh, I'm hearing yes. She has to leave that apartment or wherever she's staying in Kuwait right now. And there's issues with her not being able to rent in the future, it feels like. She can't rent in the future. There's some sort of issue. It's like I can't rent. Because like the negative influence here, it's like because you've actually been working here. Is uh someone reporting her to the Kuwaiti authorities saying she needs to be here on a work visa?
Oh my. Did somebody turn you in for working and making money in Kuwait when you shouldn't have, Foodie? Ooh, that's a big no-no. Because you're supposed to be a tourist, not staying in Kuwait full-time to work and make money. You a bad girl.
Yeah, that's because what's coming, she's having major judgment come down when it comes to this visa. It's like, and that's what's going for her is that this is going to be exposed, and that's the good thing. She has to, I think she has to, she's got a nasty player in her camp. She's going to have to start paying taxes for Kuwaiti stuff, it seems like here. Yeah, because here in the past, you drop the ball on a lot of stuff, and here in the future, you're going to be stuck. You are not going to be able to move forward. Either Foodie leaves now, or she's going to get into major legal issues when it comes to her visa status in Kuwait, is what it's seeming like. She's not. She has to leave. Otherwise, she might be stuck in jail, honestly. But she does not want to go. She does not want to go. I think she's almost wondering it might be safer for me in Kuwait than in Canada. Yeah. It's safer for her to stay in Kuwait than in Canada.
Why?
It's safer for her to stay in Kuwait versus Canada. What is that? Why is it safer to stay in Kuwait versus Canada? What's that all about? Why is it safer to stay in Kuwait versus Canada? Why? Four of Wands. She has more control in Kuwait. She also has a home base in Kuwait. Why is this? Because I'm able to do my shady dealings, practices underneath the table here, and not feel like I'm going to be and not and like this is my home. This is my space. I get control of it to do shady business deals, do things underneath the table. Also, I get to hide behind my religion here more. Uh she just gets more control over how she's able to her religion, her commitment to it. People don't question her as much. Hopes and fears. Also, the Lovers card upright. Why is it safer? Also, because she can give the illusion that she has a husband, and so that keeps big creeps away.
Anime.
Oh. However, the unseen obstacle is the Four of Cups. She's also able to steal off of the Kuwaiti government or the unseen obstacles. It's like she's able to steal a little bit more off of this and from other people. It's also cheaper to get food. How the negative influence here, though, is like she has to walk away from this.
Yep.
She's having to walk away from the home base that she has. Also, Chantal has some fans who are obsessive and are not good people. And it's safer for her in Kuwait because these people are afraid of Kuwait. And if she was in Canada, people would be able to push her boundaries more. Also, they're able to get to her easier, it feels like. So it is safer for her in Kuwait versus Canada. There are people who are like, we would drive to you. We want the full experience.
Anime. So she's in Kuwait right now. And if she comes home to Canada, and if he's the obsessive person that Sunburst is talking about, and I feel that is the obsessive person. If Anime has business dealings with Chantal, having her make content for him that he is selling online somewhere of her and for her, because he's so obsessive, he might want a personal visit. And as long as she stays in Kuwait, she can avoid that personal visit. And as long as she's got Salah by her side, again, she can kind of push him back a little bit and go, I can't see you right now. But if she came back to Canada, he might say, it's go time. You can come to me, or if you can't, I can come to you. She won't be able to push him back as successfully. Like Anime, like I said, he's a twisted mofo.
She wants the control though of just being able to do things remotely. Here in the past, the star, it's like I was underground star, and then here in the future, the Ace of Pentacles, also able to save more money in Kuwait versus Canada. Why is it safer for her in Kuwait versus Canada? It's because she's got massively weird creeps that want her to do stuff, and she's able to use the deflection of Salah to help her not do things that she's super uncomfortable with. It's like, oh, my husband wouldn't like that, or my partner wouldn't like me to do that, and so she's able to push back that way. Salah isn't for her YouTube community, it is for her adult fun time community. That is who Salah is for. She needs to maintain this thing for Salah, not for her YouTube community, but for the people behind the scenes, to have her not do things that she's super uncomfortable with.
You know, if there's whoever you are, if you're doing the adult fun time content, no means no. And if you're dealing with people that they don't understand the word no, then you just don't deal with them. You know, like nobody should do anything that they don't want to do, whether it's in real life time or content time. You know, like no means no. I mean, everybody's allowed to have boundaries, even Chantal. Boundaries are acceptable. You know, if people say, I want this, this, and this, and you don't want to, just say no. And that's the end of the conversation.
Because she wouldn't have an excuse otherwise. Or people would pay her more money for things that she's not comfortable with when it comes to adult fun times, in my opinion. Salah has not been for them, not for us on YouTube, but for her people on the background to keep her safe, essentially. If Salah leaves her and it becomes public knowledge, I don't know what's actually going to happen there. What else is going on here? When it comes to the visa, she's the reason why she's clinging so hard to Salah is because once he's gone, her last line of defense against these creeps is gone. And
I also have something to add to that, Sunburst. Yes, he may be her line of defense against people online that want to push her boundaries and get her to do really extreme things that she's not comfortable with. Although the word no should be sufficient, and those who don't accept it, well, then they can just push off. But I also have something to add to that. I think part of the reason why she's hanging on to Salah, it has to do with the public image, the window dressing, if you will, that she's put in front of people. Because, like I said, she is so caught up in the window dressing, in the window display. She doesn't want to change it. She doesn't want to, put new things into place and create a new image and a new territory, a new environment. She wants it to stay the same. But I think even she knows that Salah is the last one. He's the last sucker that she could draw into her web as the obese black widow spider. Like he's the last fly that she could lure into her golden web of lies. There's going to be no other one after him. She doesn't have the game that she used to. She doesn't have the health that she used to. She doesn't have the money that she used to throw around. Like, no man is going to look at Foodie in the health that she's in, as obsessive and jealous and insecure and possessive and controlling and manipulative as she is, and say the juice is worth the squeeze. She doesn't have the money to throw at a guy and go, yeah, I know I'm awful, but here's some money. Just put up with me. Just put up with it. No man's going to sign on to that. Nope, 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 nope. They're going to be like, nope, no, you're entirely too much, ma'am. I'm not getting drawn into your web. He is the last one. The absolute last one. There will be no others. There's no new guys that are going to come in and believe her and put up with her the way that others have. Like, the game has changed.
Because once so what happens if, I should not say if, when Salah goes or kind of like dumps her completely? What happens? What has got Foodie? Why is Foodie so afraid if Salah would leave her? Why is it really the egg on the face because of YouTube?
Yeah, that has something to do with it. Because if she came home and Salah's not with her, and at some point, if he's not with her, she's going to have to tell us. It's going to take her a while. I already know this. Foodie's not going to tell you exactly when something happens. She'll wait a week. She'll wait a month. She'll wait 2 months. But she'll tell us. It'll come out. But she doesn't want to admit when other people are right. She'd rather bite off her tongue and chop off her toes before she admits that somebody was right all along, that the marriage was fake, that handsomest man never loved her. It was a business arrangement. It was a business transaction. She knows that we're right. She just can't bring herself to say, you were right. This whole thing was just me playing out a fantasy. This is what I wanted to do with my life. But she just can't come forward and say what something is. It's all about the lie window dressing, the window display.
Why? What's got Foodie so scared that she's like just been clinging on to Salah so hard? What is it really all about here? The Hanged Man. I don't want people. I don't want to see things from a new perspective. I don't want to try new things. This is like how do I put this? I'm down to try anything once. However, there are certain things, how some people are like, yeah, I just don't like that, even though, and like, I don't even want to try that. Like, that's kind of where Foodie is. It's like, once he's gone, like, everyone sees me in a new perspective. Everything gets seen in a new perspective. Love offers start to come in. People with emotions, people with other things. Once Salah leaves her, it's like people start seeing her in a new light because of love, because of what they think that she can do for them. From a material standpoint too. What happens when Salah leaves her? How do people start seeing her? They see her as she's done for. Also, how do I put this? There are clients that she has that will be like, okay, now it's go time. There's no one. There are people now who want to take her to that edge completely.
Yep.
There's nothing that's stopping her. There's no family that's stopping her. There's people who want to take her to that edge of onto the other side.
Yep. And that's the dangerous thing about the Foodie community. Not all Foodies are extreme Foodies, but there are Foodies that their ultimate goal is to see you in a casket. Like, they get off on that sick stuff. And they already know. I'm sure that the people that you deal with, Foodie, they already know that you're right on the edge. They may not know all of your health problems. They see you're in really bad health. You're right on the edge. And you might be dealing with people that they want to push you all the way to the edge. And I think even you know that when you go back to Canada, you're going to lose control. There's going to be nothing and no one holding you back. And you're going to be surrounded by all of your vices, every single one of them. And no one's going to stop you from them. And you know what's going to happen. You know. You know. And you think that by staying in Kuwait, that's going to prolong that moment. Well, the way you've been eating, you're pushing yourself to that moment anyway. You are, not us, you.
Hopes and fears here. It would bring in a lot of money once he's gone. She can make more money than she's ever made
Yep.
before. However, she's got major health issues. She's gonna be on life support from other people. Once he's gone, her health, I think, like almost implodes. Because yeah, she's refusing to look into the mirror again. It's like she's refusing to see what's going on. She's also got like another person. I don't know if she's got another person lined up, but what's going for her is that there's always another offer available to her. It seems like someone's always trying to reel her in. Here in the past, Five of Pentacles, he helped her with money, bringing in money, managing it. However, there's new communication, there's new people in the middle of the deck, bad business deals. What else we got here? I don't know. And then we have, the death card. Once he's gone, like everything kind of takes a really bad turn for her. Knight of Pentacles. Why does she not want him gone? Because she knows once he's gone, I think things start to implode real bad and go downhill real quick, in my opinion here. So what I want to take a look at is, we're seeing like those emails in the beginning. What's the second email? What's this blackmail all about? What is it? What's it all about? What does it contain? And then I do want to take a look. What does it take for it to come out? Like, So let's just take a look. What is this blackmail essentially? Or these threats that were emailed to Foodie? I will take your entire channel down. I will take down your entire character. This is someone who's dug up a lot of dirt on her. And it's like, it's go time. Someone's emailed her being like, I will release all this information out. Whatever this is, I will take out your thing. I will take out your entire channel with the thing here. She is so trapped right now. She does not know which way to turn. It's like, I either do this or I don't. Yep, because we're going to showcase how big you are. You're a celebrity. You have all these people who are loving you or not loving you. This is something that's been hidden for a very long time. This is like party stuff that you've been doing, and here in the future. Okay. This is all about adult fun time stuff, in my opinion. Things that you've done, things that she hasn't done, things that have been brought up that she's told people, that's on video. This is all nasty adult fun time stuff, in my opinion. And then here at the back as well, we'll expose stuff to your family as well of what you've been doing. She has been trying to hide this and hide this and hide this. What does it take for her? What would it take for this information? What happens for this information to get released? What would happen? What needs to, for this information to get released? What does Foodie, or I should say, what does Foodie need to do to not have this information released? What does she need to do? What is it that she is being asked to do to keep this stuff hidden away? Because again, this is a threat. Someone emailed her 3 emails back to back to back. Things happen in threes. What happened? What does she need to do to keep this information hidden? Essentially, what does she need to do? And if she doesn't do it, then it'll get released. So what does Foodie need to do? What are they asking her to do to keep this hidden? Rolled? Reversed? I think this is like, you need to stop being on the other side of the world. Why is this? Because we have plans for you. We have plans for you. We want you to come do stuff for us. Because materially, like, we'll keep stuff hidden. You just need to come to us. Come to us. World reversed. Yeah, it's like you're repeating the same. You got to keep doing what you're doing for us, what we want you, when, how, when, and why. Because financially, things are being hidden right now and how you're making your money, your hopes and fears. You're going to be able to keep things essentially quiet. You're going to be able to keep doing your things behind the scenes. However, you're still attached to this bum. You're attached to this person. You got the Lover's card, your unseen obstacle here. I think for her, it's turning into either you. What does she need to do to keep this information hidden? What's going against her? She wants to fly the coop. She wants to leave. She wants to try something new. King of Swords. This is someone who's got, okay, here in the past, Two of Cups, here in the future, Eight of Wands. Okay, so what does she need to do to keep this information hidden and her secret? She needs to go to them. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. Someone here has some legal, has documentation, receipts, stuff on her, and it's like, we'll do that. Because here in the center, corrupt politics, corrupt stuff. Like, what does she need to do? She needs to get out because there's corrupt people who are kind of keeping her where she's at. And like, you listen to us here now. Why is this? Because we have some unresolved stuff. We need you to kind of come over and fix the things that you got going on. Revolutionist, overthrow the systems for material sense here as well. Hopes and fears. We won't let people find this. What does she need to do? There's two sides or factions. She's being warring between the two sides. What should I do? People are trying to help her. It's going for adult baby stuff. Here in the past, we've had a safe space to hide, baby, dairy. But yeah, what does she need to do? She needs to go to someone. Again, I keep seeing this weakness card keep flipping out. She's at a point in overeating at night. She needs to keep doing content for them when they want it, how they want it, and the such. But also there's a sense here of like, she needs to go to them. If this stuff doesn't, for this stuff to not go out, she needs to keep doing what they want to do.
Yeah, but the thing is, can she continue to do what they want her to do? I mean, her health is bad. I wonder if this person, Anime, if they know that how sick she really is. I don't think they do. Like, Chantal's not going to disclose exactly what's wrong with her. She doesn't even know. She refuses to go to doctors. She refuses to get checkups. I don't think this person understands just how absolutely sick she really is. They don't know, and she doesn't know, and she doesn't want to know, and that is a problem. That is an absolute problem if she's doing content that hurts her health.
And you need to resolve the conflict. You need to keep making us content. I don't think she wants to keep making them content, though. Again, also, there's a sense here, I think, that they want Salah in content as well.
Oh.
Or they want him to play a role in the content. Yes, they want him to play a role in this type of content. I'm not sure what that might be. Also in the middle of the deck, we have the food. She needs to keep doing what they ask her to. And I think there's a sense of like, I can't. She just does not want to. So what's the tip? Is there a tipping point where this information gets released? What happens?
Salah doesn't want anything to do with Chantal. So I don't think he's going to want to do content, like adult playtime content with Chantal. He's out. He wants to be completely out. He's just essentially waiting for her to leave and go home and completely let go. So whoever it is that's talking to Chantal that wants Salah to do something, they need just to leave him out of it. He wants to be gone from this. This is not his deal.
What has to happen for this information to get released? What happens? What happens for this information to get released? Like, what happens for this information to get released? You saw me shuffle. For this information to get released, you stay where you're at. You stay with your partner, it all gets released. Everything. You stay with him, it gets released. You want to keep the sanctity of your marriage, your religion? Nah. You want to keep that? No. They have to, she has to leave. She has to break up with him, otherwise this gets released. Because again, financial influences here. You stay with him, it gets released. Your hopes and fears here, it's like you just want to steal things, keep things in the middle of the night. You won't have to worry about it. Unseen obstacles is like you want to keep your religion, you want to keep your marriage. Nah, that's not going to work for us because you're at rock bottom here, baby. You're gonna have to see life in a brand new perspective. Here in the past, you've been mixing and doing shit for us that we've really liked, but here in the future, if you don't keep doing that and you don't keep giving us what we want, when we want it, how we want it, it'll get released. You don't get a say anymore. And that's what I'm kind of seeing here from Miss Foodie. Foodie is in a precarious situation where it seems like there's stuff that she has that she doesn't want to do anymore, and people are pushing her boundaries.
Yeah, they're probably using whatever she's done for adult playtime. If it's really severe, really perverse, really bad, they might be using that as blackmail over her head. And I don't think she'd be afraid of any content that has to do with her eating food and maybe even doing sexy time stuff during food. This might be a lot darker than we all know. And that's what is making her so afraid, is that she's gone beyond just eating food and maybe doing some sexy stuff with the food or with toys or whatnot. Like somebody pushed her boundaries for a reason. Maybe they asked her to do something very, very off the pale, very nasty, and they kept that as leverage, and they've had it as leverage all along, and that's what she's scared of.
And when those boundaries get pushed, she's kind of she relies on Salah to keep those boundaries in place so she doesn't have to do certain things. But once he's gone, that boundary is taken out. It's like, we just sent you all that money. Like, you need to do what we told you. You weren't doing it. Okay, we'll release this. Salah is like the only thing, it feels like, between her and these nasty ass people who want to release this information on her. Salah is the only boundary left in place for her. And once he's gone completely, like, she can't have him back. It's a blowout of whatever that might be. She's screwed. She is absolutely screwed, because if she doesn't go to them, if she stays with Salah, stuff gets released. If she doesn't stay with Salah, she's still got to keep up with their stuff. She's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I don't wish that upon anyone, but that's what I'm seeing. So thank you all again so much for watching. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions down below. And if you guys have any different interpretations of the cards, let me know. I would really appreciate hearing from you about those. Otherwise, I just want to say a big, great thank you for watching. If you want to leave a bat emoji, feel free. Otherwise, if you want to join YouTube members or become part, or you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. So thank you all again so very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in more videos soon. So bye.
Thank you for that wonderful reading, Sunburst Tarot. Really informative, really interesting. It looks like Chantal's really put herself in a pickle. And it was a pickle jar of her own making and her own design. Once again, Chantal's got herself into a mess, and she can't pivot out of this corner, because it sounds like whoever's got stuff on Chantal, they played the long game with her, and they got what they needed to get on purpose so they can put her in a corner and keep her in a corner for their own benefit. But I can't feel sorry for her, because in life, we always have a choice, and she should have said no. She should have turned down whatever it is they asked her to do. And now she's in a place where she's worried about stuff coming out. Well, she should have thought of that beforehand. So hope you guys enjoyed this tarot react. If you have, please like and subscribe. And please don't forget to check out Sunburst Tarot. The original link for the video is down below. You can follow it back to her channel. Give her a like, give her a sub, leave her a comment. Tell her that you really enjoy her doing these readings on Foodie Beauty. and I can check out all her stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.